Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we have another product review. Today's product is the Bucked Up Pre-Workout. The one we have here is the standard original Bucked Up Pre-Workout. They have several different ones. Today's flavor we have is the Grape Gains. Bucked Up, as of recording this, is the #1 selling pre-workout brand out there. I figured this was a good product to review, see what they have, and let you guys know, is it worth it? So let's get started. Our next section is the pricing. We've got the Bucked Up Pre-Workout. The pricing on this on Bucked Up's website is $49.95. The bottle does include 30 servings, so that comes out to $1.67 per serving. That is kind of on the higher side on most quality pre-workouts. I'm looking at about $1.40, maybe $1.50 for kind of the middle range. So at $1.67 a serving, it is a little on the expensive side. Price and value aren't always the same thing. Just because it's expensive, could be worth it. We'll take a look at that and see. All right, so we're on to the taste test portion. Today we have the Bucked Up pre-workout. The flavor we have today is the Grape Gains. Fan of grape, so we'll give that a try and see how that comes out. We have our 1 scoop, according to the package directions. The package also says to use 6 to 8 ounces of water. So we've got 7 ounces here. That's what we do. If it has a range on the package, we usually try to split the middle there. So it says 6 to 8 ounces, so we'll go with 7. So we add our water in there. There we go. Set that out of the way. All right. It's already got a grape candy smell to it, so give it 10 shakes. All right, there we go. It's got some foam to the top of it, so all right, let's give it a smell. Pretty good grape smell, kind of a artificial grape smell, like a Jolly Rancher. Pretty good, not too bad. All right, we'll give it a taste. Yeah, taste isn't too bad. It tastes a little bit like a grape Kool-Aid, grape Jolly Rancher. Flavor's pretty good. As far as dissolvability, doesn't look like there's anything floating around in there. Couldn't taste any particles or anything. Any grittiness. Looks like it dissolves pretty well. Flavor's pretty good. It's got a little bit of sourness to it. I would have preferred it to have a little bit more sweetness to it. It tastes a little bit like grape Kool-Aid with not quite enough sugar in it. At least for me anyways. I like things pretty sweet. So maybe for people who don't like it quite as sweet, that might be the right flavor for you. Overall, I'd say the flavor's pretty good. I'd probably give it a 7.5 on flavor. So as far as pre-workouts go, I'd say it's pretty good. Compared to a lot of them, it's better than most. All right, now we're on to the ingredient section. The first one is vitamin B12. B12 is good. I like B12. B12 gives you energy. It's a longer, more sustained form of energy. However, they only have 100 micrograms. It's nowhere near enough. You need at least 1,000. If you go to the store, they all come in at least 1,000 and higher. 100, you're not going to notice it. It's junk. Sodium, 39 milligrams of sodium. Whatever, sodium, doesn't matter. Citrulline, malate, 2 to 1. Hate this. Hate it when people do this. It's got 6,000 milligrams, 6 grams. 6 grams is perfect for citrulline. However, what companies do is they do this all the time. I hate it, and they should get called out on this. 6,000 milligrams of citrulline, L-citrulline, is the right dose of citrulline. However, when you have the citrulline malate, 2 to 1, you're only getting 2 citrulines for every 1 malic acid, malate. So that 6,000 milligrams, you're actually only getting 4,000 milligrams of citrulline. That's not enough. That's underdose. You might get a little pump, not enough. Companies do that to save money because the citrulline malate is cheaper than pure citrulline. They count on the fact that people don't know the difference. If you're using the citrulline malate, you need about 9,000 milligrams or 9 grams to get the correct dose of 6,000 milligrams of pure citrulline. That's no good. Beta-Alanine, trash, 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 trash. Beta-Alanine in a pre-workout is trash. If you want to know exactly how I feel about Beta-Alanine and everything you need to know about Beta-Alanine, I'll leave a link in the description for my video I did just on Beta-Alanine. Beta-Alanine does work, but not in a pre-workout. They have 2,000 milligrams of beta-alanine. That is strictly in there to trick you into thinking that the pre-workout is working, when in fact it is doing nothing except making your skin and scalp tingle. Period. Nothing. You're getting no benefit whatsoever from the beta-alanine. Trash. Trash. Garbage. Caffeine. 200 milligrams of caffeine. That's good. I usually don't judge too much on the caffeine level. That kind of depends on the person. For me, 200 is kind of the minimum I look for, but then again, I'm pretty tolerant to caffeine, and I've been using pre-workouts for a while. I need about 200 just to kind of feel anything with it. But for somebody else, 200 might be a lot, and that might be too much. I'll let you decide whether 200 is too much, not enough, or just right for you. Alpha size alpha GPC. That's glyceryl phosphocholine. That is a form of choline, which is then used in your body to make acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is used in brain function for memory, cognition, focus. It has been shown to help increase mental exercises, serial subtraction exercises, help with memory. Not sure what that helps with in a pre-workout. A lot of companies will put it in there and say it's for focus. Maybe not. 200 milligrams is a little low. Alpha size, the alpha GPC that most pre-workouts use, is a trademarked ingredient, therefore equals expensive. That is part of the cost on this, is when it has proprietary trademarked ingredients like alpha size, you're paying for that. You need help with your memory, cognition, focus in the gym in the morning? Probably not. Taurine. Taurine is great. I love taurine in a pre-workout. Some people say it kind of slows you down. It doesn't. Not when you combine it with caffeine. It actually helps mitigate some of the side effects of caffeine, some of the jittery, anxious, heart racing feelings that some people get from caffeine. Some studies have also shown that it helps improve strength and power, but their taurine is 100 milligrams. That is horribly underdosed. You need at least 2,000 to 3,000 milligrams of taurine, not 100. Way underdosed, not going to do anything. Himalayan rock salt, 100 milligrams. It's salt. That's where the 39 milligrams of sodium came from. Himalayan rock salt, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it comes from the Himalayas, from the ocean, from African salt mines, doesn't matter. Salt is salt. You're getting sodium and chloride from it. That's it. Just in there because it's a trendy thing. Deer antler velvet, we're actually going to come back to that one. We're going to save that one for the last. Estrogen and actogen. Those, again, are also trademarked ingredients. Proprietary blend, trademarked ingredients. They are combinations of probiotics and ginseng. Ginseng has been shown to help with memory loss, mental cognition. Do you need those in a pre-workout? I don't. My memory's fine. My cognition's fine. I feel like probably most people don't. Plus 25 milligrams of each. Are you even going to notice that? Probably not. No, not at all. Plus, again, they're trademarked proprietary ingredients, which means money, expensive, that you're paying for things that probably aren't going to help you, that you probably don't need. Back to the deer antler velvet. This is Bucked Up's gimmick. They put deer antler velvet in everything. They think it's the magic sauce. It doesn't do anything. The research out there shows it does not do anything. I'm going to make a full video just on Bucked Up and deer antler velvet, breaking down what it does, or what it supposedly does, the studies that they use to show that it works, which it doesn't, and on top of that, they have 50 milligrams in here. The research paper that they even use, that they cite on their website, uses 2,700 milligrams, 1,350 twice a day of deer antler velvet in their study. It still doesn't work. If the study they use uses 2,700 milligrams and they're only using 50, what's the point? It's just because it's their thing. That's what they do. If you want to know everything about the deer antler velvet, check the description below. As soon as I get that video posted, I'll post a link down there. You can watch that and see why their research study that they cite, the two sources they cite, are wrong. The only thing I see in this whole list of ingredients that works, you might get a little bit of pump from the citrulline. 200 milligrams of caffeine for most people at least is enough to get you up and going in the morning. Everything else is bad, underdosed, ineffective, costly. There you go. It's part of the reason it's, I think it was $50 a bottle, the high end of the price, and you're really paying for 200 milligrams of caffeine and 2/3 of a dose of citrulline. There you go. That's what you got. And now we're going to move on to the final verdict. Is it worth it? All right. So now we're on to the final verdict. Is it worth it? First, just have to ask if you guys like these kind of videos. If you could just hit that like button down below. That helps us rank up on YouTube and tells us that you guys are liking these videos and that to make some more. Also, if you could subscribe, that way you don't miss any upcoming videos coming out, especially our Bucked Up deer antler video that's going to be coming out soon. Also, if you could, in the comments, if there's any other supplements, proteins, pre-workouts, any other fitness supplements you want to see us review, go ahead and post that down there. We're always looking for more ideas of what it is you guys are wanting us to review. So if there's anything you want to see a review or breakdown for, just list it down there. Okay, so now back to, is it worth it? Unfortunately, I'm gonna say no, it's not. The taste is good. I did like the taste. It's a little bit like a sour Jolly Rancher, at least the Grape Gains one here. So the flavor is pretty good. However, as far as the ingredients, The only ingredients in here that actually potentially work, the B12, the citrulline, and the taurine are all underdosed. The ones in there that could work aren't going to work because they're underdosed, so those aren't working. The citrulline, you might get a little pump, but it's really not enough. All the other ingredients don't work, don't do anything, junk. So essentially, you're paying $50 for 30 servings for 200 milligrams of caffeine. I just can't recommend that. That's not good. That's $1.67 a serving for 200 milligrams of caffeine. For that price, you can actually find better pre-workouts for less than that price. If you're gonna pay $50 for 30 servings of a pre-workout, if you're gonna pay $1.67 a serving, it better be a damn good pre-workout. And this one, 200 milligrams of caffeine and 2/3 of a dose of citrulline is not gonna cut it. It's just not enough. No go, don't buy. Can't recommend it. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, and catch us in our next video. Thanks.